Oh, wait, hold on. Where do you want the mic?
You guys can sit that way. We're going to do the play here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What reflex there? Mama reflexes.
You got one? Get in the front. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, so Hare Krishna, everyone. So we are doing this play with the children of Gaur Narayan Vidyaloy. It's a school here, so we're doing this all for the pleasure of the Guru and the Vaishnavas. So thank you all for attending. And after this small little play, We're also going to, the school children are going to recite some commentary on the Maha Mantra by Sri Jiva Goswami. So we hope you all enjoy, and please watch.
Haribol, dear assembled Vaishnavas, thank you for all giving us a chance to glorify Lord Krishna and his devotees. May your thirsty hearts be satisfied with our humble offering and overflow with enthusiasm to serve Sri Sri Radha Krishna more and more every time we recall a sweetable pastime. When Lord Krishna was 7 years old, he went to the Gurukula of Sandipani Muni. At that school, he made a friend by the name of Sudama. Krishna and Sudama became fast friends and did everything together.
Krishna, Sudama, please come here right away.
Yes, Mataji. What can we do to serve you? You are so kind. Please tell us what you want.
It is going to rain soon, and we have run out of dry wood. You two boys go to the forest and collect some kindling for tomorrow's cooking fire. Here's 2 sweet balls for 2 sweet young boys.
Thank you, Mata. Sudama, have you noticed that Guru's wife cares for us like we are her own children? She is so kind that I barely miss my own mother. Look, Krishna, that pile of dry wood should be enough for us both to carry back a bundle of each. Oh no, it's almost getting dark. It's starting to rain. Let's stand below this huge tree until the rain lets up.
Krishna and Sudama stood there all night with bundles of wood on their heads so it would not get wet on the flooding ground. As the storm got worse, their Guru Mata began to worry for their safety.
My dear husband, I have asked all the other boys. Krishna and Sudama never came home last night. Please, send somebody to go and look for them.
I know that you're very attached to these 2 boys. Indeed, they have also pleased me by their determination. Come quickly, let us go find them.
Krishna, Sudama, where are you?
Where are you?
Oh, my dear children, how relieved I am to see you again. I was so worried when I found out you were still out there. I can see you are very wet and cold.
It is wonderful. They have taken such trouble just to satisfy me. People usually think of themselves first, but you 2 have suffered so much without any complaining. I bless you with all Vedic knowledge. Anything you have heard, hear, and will hear, you will never, even just once, you will never forget. In this life and in the next, you will never be disappointed.
In due course of time, Sudama and Krishna grew up and went their separate ways. Krishna became the Lord of Dwarka, and Sudama, although blessed with all auspiciousness, accepted only what was destined as his, without endeavoring unnecessarily. Sudama daily worshipped his friend Krishna, knowing him to be none other than the Lord of the universe. Even though Sudama and his wife were desperately poor, they never begged Lord Krishna for any wealth in their daily prayers.
My dearest husband, you have become so thin that I am worried for your health. Your childhood friend is none other than Lord Dwarkadish Krishna, who has limitless wealth. They say he has 16,108 wives, who each have their own palaces decorated with gold and jewels. Surely, Lord Krishna, who's known as Brahmanyadev, the lover of Brahmins, can give you enough wealth to keep your soul from leaving its body.
I understand your concern, but it is not appropriate for me to ask anything material from my loving Lord. This is something I cannot do.
My dear Pati, I know that your love for the Lord is unconditional, but I'm asking for my own sake. If you refuse to go, then I must go and save your life.
Very well. We'll go, and I will try to gain an audience with the King of Dwarka. It will be good to rest my eyes on his smiling face once again. But we cannot go empty-handed, and I have no possessions I can offer him.
We have a few palmfuls of chipped rice that I begged from the neighbor.
Thank you. Though it is not a fit offering for even a bird, let alone my dear Lord, it is all that I have. I will have darshan of my dear Lord. But why should I go and beg? The Lord is fully aware of my poverty. I'm merely suffering from past karmic misdeeds. My Lord knows the past, present, and future. Therefore, there's no need to beg from him. Seeing him again will be more than I can wish for, and more than enough reason for this journey. Just see the massive walls of Dwarka.
We are the gods of Dwarka. We hear our happy song. We love the term Lord Krishna, so we stand here all day long. We watch the gates and regulate the folks that pass along. Are you friend or foe? We have to know before you carry on. Our orders come from Krishna. No pushing, stand in line. But if you are a Brahmin, you're welcome anytime. He only likes to see those whose hearts are clean and pure. So sing with us and enter, this we can ensure. Dwarkadish Jai Ho! Dwarkadish Jai Ho! Dwarkadish Jai Ho! So tell us who you are, and why you have come to Dwarka, the magical city of the Lord.
My name is Sudama Brahman, and I've come to offer my obeisances to Lord Sri Krishna.
You are a Brahmin and a devotee. Excellent. Please be welcome and go right in without delay.
dear Lord, a Brahmin named Sudama has come to see you.
My dearest friend has finally come to see me. Svagatam, Svagatam, my dear friend Sudama, you have finally come to see me. I have missed you so much.
Oh, Lord Krishna.
Come, my friend, sit on my bed. Let me greet you properly.
How astonishing! Who is this man? Krishna has sat him down on his own bed and is washing his feet so humbly.
Do you remember all our adventures together? We were inseparable.
I wasn't even sure if you would remember me.
Of course I remember you. I will never forget.
Like when we were lost in the woods?
Yes, but we are lost no more.
In this way, Lord Krishna and Sudama spent many blissful hours, talking and catching up. They spoke for the night and fell asleep in the same bed. In the morning,
Friend of my heart, I have enjoyed our time together so much, but tell me why you have finally come to see me. I bet your gracious wife has given you some delicious foodstuffs for me. You must have brought me something to come all this way. I can see that you are traveling light, and I want you to know something very important. I do not need anything from my devotees. If, however, you offer me anything with love, be it a leaf, flower, or some fruit, I will accept it happily. Oh, you've been holding out on me. Such wonderful grace.
My lord, I'm sorry I have brought such a hideous gift. I have wanted to bring you more, but I had nothing else. That's all I had to offer you.
It is the greatest gift I have received in ages. Please, tell me what I could possibly give you in return.
My lord, with one bite of that rice, you have given this Brahmin all good fortune already, for enough for this lifetime and in the next.
My lord, seeing you again has been the satisfaction of my life. I cannot ask for anything more. But now, I must return to my wife, who is waiting for me at home.
Of course, my friend. I'll walk you to the edge of my kingdom.
Yes, put them down. I cannot believe the Lord hugged me to his chest and welcomed me with so much love. It is better that I did not ask for any wealth. He did not offer me any gold. Seeing him again and his love, it is more valuable than any amount of material wealth.
after traveling for some time along dusty roads, Sudama Brahmin finally arrived home.
Where is my hut? Where is my village? Everything has been replaced by palaces made of gold.
My dear husband! What has happened?
I can see now. My tricky, dark-eyed friend never forgets or neglects his devotees. I want to make sure that all of this wealth is used for my Lord's service. In this way, our dearmost Lord will be pleased.
Sudama was not at all attached to anything and had no hesitation to share everything he had with other devotees. He was always careful to make sure that every penny he donated was spent to spread the glories of his benefactor, Sri Dwarkadis. Srila Sukadeva Goswami blesses all of you thus. Anyone who hears this story with attention and faith will understand Lord Krishna's love for his devotees and gradually become as qualified as Sudama. In such blissful consciousness, that fortunate person will follow in Sudama's footsteps to the spiritual world.
Hello?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
This is a commentary on the Maha Mantra by Srila Jiva Goswami. Hare. Shri Krishna Chandra's transcendental beauty captivates the minds of all, but Srimati Radhika captivates even the mind of Shri Krishna by exercising her unrivaled cleverness. Therefore, she is known as Hara. Hara, in the singular vocative case, is Hare.
Krishna, Sri Hari, who is adorned with qualities that bewilder the three worlds, constantly attracts Srimati Radhika by his youthful beauty and the sweet sound of his flute. Therefore he is called Krishna, the all-attractive one.
Hare, Shri Krishna kidnapped the doe-eyed Srimati Radhika, taking her alone on a secluded forest bower, away from the Rasa Mandala. This has been learned from the most exalted saintly personalities. Therefore, Radhika is known as Hara.
Krishna, the magnificent effulgence emanating from his dark limbs, can convert Srimati Radhika's golden complexion to the lustrity of a dark sapphire, Sham Varna. That Radharana Shamasundara is called Krishna. Krishna, Shri Hari manifested Shamakund, the topmost beautiful of all lakes in the forest of Raj near Govardhan. He did this in accordance with the desire of his beloved Srimati Radhika, and he attracted all holy places to it. Therefore, learned people who understand this deep secret call him Krishna.
Krishna, although his pastimes in the Kunjas and the banks of the Yamuna bewilder the world, the all-attractive Dhira Lalita Nayaka is attracted by the transcendental prema of Sri Radhika, who is celebrated by the name Mahabhava. That is why intelligent people call him Krishna.
Hare, while singing Braja, Sri Krishna stole away the life force of a strong boy-like demon and vicious story. That very moment, Srimati Radhika in great jubilation uttered chanted, Hare, Hare. For this reason, Sri Radha is known as Hara.
Hare, Sri Radhika sings the pastimes of Sri Krishna in indistinct tones, and sometimes out of intense affection. She sings loudly. Therefore, lion scholars are expert at detecting Rasa Tattva Nifatara as Hara.
Hare. In Vrindavan, Srimati Radhika playfully stole away the flute as it fell from the hands of Sri Krishna while he was immersed in rasa. Because she stole away Jahaj, she is known as Hara.
Rama. Sri Krishna is the most clever in the art of embracing. He is thus known as Rama because he wandered with Sri Radhika, playing and enjoying with her in the cave-like arbors of Govardhan.
Hare, Sri Radhika is most merciful. She steals away all the miseries of the devotees and daily bestows happiness upon them. Thus she is known as Hare, and is dressed as Hara.
Rama, the might of the devotees who performs bhajan.
delight in the topmost oceans of bliss, Sri Krishna. For this reason, the dark complexion Sri Krishna is known as Rama.
In the arbor, Srimati Radhika gives joy to Sri Hari with her praying. Therefore, according to the etymological origin of Ramayati Anandayati, or she who gives happiness and bliss, she is called Rama. Sri Krishna is known as Rama because he unites with Sri Radha, or Rama.
Rama. When Sri Krishna saw the Vrajavasis weeping in Vraj, he swallowed the forest fire, thus giving them great pleasure. Therefore, Sri Krishna, who gives happiness to his bhaktas, is called Rama.
Hare. Sri Krishna went to Mathura to kill Kamsa and other demons. Afterwards, he returned to Vraj with the desire to meet Sri Radhika in a solitary place. She attracts him from dhams like Mathura and brings him back to Vraj. Therefore, she is known as Hare, one who steals.
Hare. Sri Nandanandana came from Mathura and Dwarka to steal away the minds of the miseries of the Vrajavasis. That Nandanandana, who is endowed with pastimes that captivate the mind of Sri Radhika, is called Hari. Hari in the vocative case is Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Wonderful play by children. Thank you so much. And I know you worked very hard to learn all these verses. I remember in my last visit here, I requested Kanupriya Didi and Lalita Didi. I want these kids to learn the explanation of Mahamantra, commentaries by Jiva Goswami. I thought the kids will take 1 or 2 years. But to a surprise, in just few months they learned. Very nice. Very glad to hear. These are the commentaries of Jiva Goswami on Mahamantra. Because this is what devotees chant every day. We are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but if we don't know the meaning of the Mahamantra, how we can focus and meditate on the predominant deity of Mahamantra. Yeah. Who is Hare and who is Krishna? These pairs, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Each and every word has so much significance. The past tense of Radha Krishna is present in each and every name. What is the meaning of Hari? As they just said, Sarva Cheta Haraha Krishnasta Chittam Hare Yaso Vedagni Vistarata Radha Haraha Mata. If we don't know the meaning of the mantra, then how when we chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what we are focusing on? Our mind will go in 10 directions, more than 10 directions. Then how we get reciprocation from Krishna? And if someone asks us, what is the meaning of Hari and what is the meaning of Krishna? Then what is the meaning of next Hare Krishna? Then Krishna Krishna. Okay? So, it's a very good training by Gurukul here, God, Narayan, Gurukul, by the teachers. Very good training that they are from very small age, they are learning this. But I did said in the last visit, not only the English translation, but the Sanskrit. So that will be the next step. And in the curriculum, you can add this like every day. They can recite this so that, like in ISKCON, devotees, they all know 10 offenses. Harinam, every morning they recite. So, if for some years, the children, they will recite this Sanskrit part, then they will never forget this throughout their life. And this is what we chant every day throughout our life, Mahamantra. So we should know the meaning of Hare, we should know meaning of Krishna. So the next homework will be to learn the Sanskrit part. And then in the next visit here, when I come again in summers, I want to hear the reciting the Sanskrit part along with translation. You understand? And it's my desire for my heart, I want to see all of them as preachers. This is their learning time, Gurukul. And today they presented this drama of Krishna Sudama being in Gurukul. And we are in Gurukul here. So this is a learning time. So if you respect your teachers, if you respect your parents, they will give your heart, they will give your love and affection. And they are doing they're doing everything for all of you. In this way, you're getting such a good training here, not only academic, but also spiritual training. And in future, you all have to go all around the world and preach the glories of Mahamantra. This was the desire of Srila Gurudev. So on the appearance of Srila Gurudev, we take this seriously in our life, that we all, to whatever capacity we have, no matter renounced order or just the householder, we all have to preach and make so many people who are suffering in this world, we have to preach them the glories of Mahamantra. Okay? Thank you so much. Shri Mahamantra ki Jai! Shri Goswami ki Jai! Shri Gurudev ki Jai! Wonderful drama. And Krishna Sudama, wonderful. All these devotees. Little tiny ones. Krishna Sudama. So nice. With so much confidence. They came forward with so much confidence. No shy, no nervous. All of them. Yeah, best. And of course, our Golab Prabhu, he's one of the best drama players. Kanupriya Didi, they know very well how to, and in Badger, they do drama every year. So the kids are now getting trained up for the next generation to come forward and continue with this Guru Seva of showing to everyone the pastimes of Krishna. That's a wonderful idea. Thank you so much. Gaur Premana. Do you have some prashadam, kids? Okay, all kids come here. It's a prashadam for you. Now meanwhile,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare
Yeah, let me.
Yeah.
आनन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णा प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकृष्णे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि। वृंदाई तुलसी देवी प्रियाई केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति करे देवी सत्यवती नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। In the sequence of hearing glories of Srila Gurudev, Guru Parampara, Guru Tattva, yesterday we heard glorification of one of the very dear friend of our Srila Gurudev, Shri Nityanila Prabhu Om Vishnupad Bhakti Vedanta Kirtan Vishnu Maharaj. And tomorrow we are all going to celebrate Srila Gurudev's 101 appearance day. We already heard the significance of the appearance of Sri Gurudev in our life. We heard this in detail. Yesterday I called upon some senior devotees and they spoke. Shri Nirguna Prabhu, my Bharat Prabhu, they spoke on Shri Gosai Maharaj and some memories of Srila Gurudev. Wonderfully they described, which shows the personality of Shri Gosai Maharaj and Gurudev and their loving relationship. Today also, the same sequence, I would like to invite Shri Gopavinda Prabhu to please come forward and share some glories of Gurudev, Guru Tattva. So if we can be a chair.
Shri Guruve Namaha. So this current that comes from God through Guru, to tap into that is the goal of our lives. And my spiritual master, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he had a very fond idea of this. He always compared it to electricity. Any place you catch a hold of a live electric wire, you get electrified. But his take on this was, any place you catch a hold of the current coming from Krishna through Guru, any place you catch hold on that current, you get ecstatified. So it means that this current is always available. Electromagnetic energy is always, everywhere. What to say of the wires running in every house and in every car? Always available for us to catch hold of 24/7. But it requires one thing, and that is sadhu sangha. Smarantak smarayantascha nito gaugam ram nidu. Bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya. This means that there's Bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya means that it's contagious. One bhakta gets it from another bhakta. Bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya. There are numerous meanings for this phrase, but this is one of them. Now, you can catch hold of that electricity or that ecstatified current by catching a hold of the current that comes through the bhaktas. And vibrati utpulakam tanum. That means that their tanum, their bodies are ecstatified. Utpulakam. Anytime you hear the vowel u, it means something's going up. It's getting ecstatified. Utpulakam tanum. Vibrati, their bodies are getting ecstatified. Why? Because they come together like this and they have these conversations with each other. Pretty soon, ecstatification. Hair, ecstatified. Goose pimples, ecstatified. So I do want to make the point that we should always look to these results. Prapadyamanasya yata shnata shush. Means that when you come into that contact, prapadyamanasya, when you take shelter of God and God's representatives, then in that prapadyamanasya, it's just exactly like eating. Actually, our Prabhupada made a very strong case for this. He said, if you're eating and you're not feeling full, you're not feeling satisfied, you're not feeling tushti, pushti, kshudd, apayo. Tushti means that you get healthy from eating, you get nourished. Pushti means you get ecstatified by eating, and kshudd means you don't have any more hunger, it's gone. If those things, those results are coming from eating, Prabhupada's insistence was, even if I see you put the food in your mouth, I'll know you are not eating. Because you're not getting the results of putting food in your mouth and nourishing your body. Similarly, if we say we're doing bhakti, but we're not being ecstatified, we're not actually getting the results that our acharyas tell us will come from doing that bhakti, then in Gurudev's words, there is some kind of leakage. Something's not right if the results aren't coming. Bhakti parishanu bhavo viraktaya. Three things should come. You should feel the bhakti, parishanu bhava. You should have the experience, the bhavs of bhakti, and viraktaya. Automatically, you'll become, why would you want anything in this material world if you have these experiences? Immediately drop them like lead weights. So this is the result of coming into contact with sadhu. And I actually love what Maharaj was saying a couple nights ago. about how this bhakti is cultivated everywhere. It's cultivated, first of all, it's cultivated by Srimati Radhika, Radha and Krishna. She's cultivating that kind of Ka Krishnaya. Maharaj, I think, mentioned this verse. Ka Krishnaya, pranaya. It means that love, that pranaya, is hidden in Srimati Radhika. If anyone knows where it is, it's going to be her. If we want it, we have to go to her. Ka Krishnaya Pranaya Pratibhu Srimati Radhika. It's her that is that live wire. And what she sends out through disciplic succession to all acharyas is the same thing that is exchanged in Golok Vrindavan. So we should know, we should have our eye on something. We should know what we're aiming for. We should know what the sadhya of bhakti is and where it comes from in the association of Vaishnavas. Taha haite koti gun radha premaswa. That the taste of bhakti, Krishna's lamenting. There's something wrong here. I'm God. I'm the infinite entity. I'm supposed to be the apex of everything. But when I look in her eyes, I see someone who's enjoying this relationship more than I am. Now, how can that happen? Something's wrong here. Krishna has to ponder this. Yes, God has to ponder. That's when in relationship to Radharani herself, Krishna is bamboozled. He's miffed. So he has to think, how does she experience ecstasy so much more than mine? How is this possible? And then in thinking like that, he realizes, oh, because she is Ashraya. She's the holder, she's the vessel, she's the embrace of all of these moods and feelings and experiences. And if I want to know what it's like to be the subject or the holder of all those things, I can't know it because I'm the recipient of those things. I'm the Vishaya. So the Vishaya has to trade places with the Ashraya. The beloved has to change places with the lover in order to experience the ecstasy of the lover. Sokyam chasya madanubhavata kidrisho veti lobha. If I want to experience that sokyam, that happiness, I have to be in her shoes, I have to be in her footsteps in order to do it, because she's the experiencer of that. I'm just the recipient of the love, she's the giver of the love, and giving the love tastes so much better than receiving it. So in recognizing that seed that's there in the spiritual world, all of this that finally comes to us begins to unravel. And Krishna begins to know what he has to do. First of all, first Brahma has to create the world. But in that creation of the world, what's the impetus for his creation? Impetus for his creation is Kama Bij. He hears Kling Krishnaya Govindaya Gopija. He hears mantras. Then the result of that mantra comes to him, and as a result, he's automatically inspired. And what comes from Brahma in that inspiration? He hears two Kama Bij means like what I chanted, and Klim itself is the Kama Bij, means the seed of all. The repository of all ecstasy is in that seed, Klim Bij. So that original seed is like the fulcrum, like the pivot point of all ecstasy. And that's what Brahma sees after he looks around, the Divya Saraswati says, okay, I'm going to give you some mantra. Kling Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijam. From that mantra, he gets all vision of Radha, Krishna. Even Krishna plays his flute, and through that flute comes Kling Kama Devaya Vidmehe Pushpavanaya Dimvitanna. More mantra. And so in those mantras, he's seeing all this ecstasy that I'm speaking of. So this, and then what does Brahma do? He turns around and invests it in his creation. This Klim Bij is not only the source of the spiritual love in the spiritual world, it's the source of all perverted love in this world also. Same source for two different things. One is pure, aimed at Radha Krishna. The other is impure, aimed at who knows how many things in this material world. So, Brahma creates with that mood involved, then what? In disseminating it, it comes through Vyasdev, comes through Narada, Brahma's son and disciple. Then it comes from Narada to Vyas. And Vyas decides, oh, we need to document this. We have to get it ready for the people of Kali Yuga who will lose track of it if we don't put it on paper. And Vyasdev documents the Vedas, especially with Narada's help. He documents chapters 29 through 33 of Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, Srivas Panchadhyaya. So in that, this descent of what Radha and Krishna has is coming down to us. And finally, through Ishwara Puri Madhavendra Puri Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it comes to us. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has so many ways of distributing this. Through his Sakshat Darshan, means whenever he distributes himself personally to everyone, he gives himself away. Just personally, directly. And then with his Sakshat Darshan, there's also his Avirbhava. It means when he can appear within someone. And then Avirbhava, and also his Avesh Karya. His Avesh Karya means that he empowers other people to carry on that energy as if they were him. Like Nakul Brahmachari. No time for stories. So, this is Mahaprabhu distributing himself. You all, most of you know the verse. These are the purposes for Mahaprabhu's incarnation and the things that he does to maintain the Sankirtan movement and insert it into the hearts of everyone. Nityananda Mahajan is his best friend and helper. I mean, after all, he's the CEO of Namhata program on planet Earth. So they're distributing these things widely for the rest of us. And this is all coming through Gurudev. My spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. When Srila Narayan Maharaj first came to Badger, I think on his first trip, he asked a question of the assembled crowd. How did your guru come? Everybody was giving lame answers. Oh, he came by Jaladuta. He came by boat. Oh. Well, he didn't come by plane until later. Now what do I say? So everybody gave their lame answer, and he said nothing. None of that. None of that is true. Did you make him come here? No. Did you write him a letter to come here? No. Did you call him on the phone or send a telex for him to come? No. Did you send an email? Emails didn't exist then. No. We did nothing. And he said, now you know my point. He came here on his accord, of his volition, not because of anything any of you did. purely by mercy. Which one of you contacted him and drew him here with your deep devotion? None. He came of his own accord, out of the kindness of his own heart. Now, the point that Gurudev was making was very, very clear. I am also here for a similar reason. I am here to distribute mercy to you all in the very, very same way that he did. And so that mercy is distributed through the Guru Varga, and we have prominent representatives of Guru Varga, like our Srila Prabhupada, like Srila Gurudev Narayan Maharaj. And the more we take advantage of this, the more we will be ecstatified.
Love that word.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for wonderful explanation. The reason of Srila Gurudev to come. As we heard in our lectures yesterday, day before, the Karuna Shakti, the compassionate potency of Lord flows. Krishna has some calculations, some considerations. So he even checks upon his Karuna Shakti. But when Krishna embraced the mood and complexion of Radharani, then he allows his Karuna Shakti. You can go as far as you can in any direction as you want. I'm not going to stop you, and I'm not going to check on you. You flow wherever you want. The embodiment of that Karuna Shakti is Shri Guru, who with his own accord, as Prabhu was saying, flow and go wherever he wants. And giving everyone what? The patrata, the qualification to hold what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu wants to give us. Srila Gurudev is giving that qualification. But the karuna, the compassion of Gurudev is not restricted only to just assigning us that qualification, but also holding our hands. Radha Krishna bolo, sange chalo, ei matra likha jai. Amar sange chalo, mahajane kache jai. Come with me. I will take you to Mahajans. Who are Mahajans? Bhagavatam explained 12 Mahajans. Swambhu, Narad, Shambhu, Kumar, Kapila, Manu, Prahlad, Janaka, Bhishma, Bali, Vayasakhi, Vayam. 12 Mahajans. But I was hearing Srila Gurudev lecture explaining, even though they are Mahabhagavats, very learned and pure devotees of the Lord, but comparatively, because Gaudiya philosophy is always comparative study. Srila Bhakti Siddhanti Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he used to do comparative study, and in comparison, we are not minimizing someone's glory, but we are highlighting one Acharya's glories. So it's not in a negative way, but it's all positive, highlighting some Acharya's glories. So in comparison, Gurudev was explaining comparative study. Even though Bhishma is Mahajan, Narad is Mahajan, Shukdev is Mahajan, but when we compare this to our Goswamis, Shri Rup, Raghunath, all these, our 6 Goswamis, then comparatively, no one can touch the point of Shri Rup Goswami or Raghunath Das Goswami. Their contribution, they are also Mahajans, they are Goswamis. But what they have given us, how they are so dear to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, cannot be compared with any other Maharajas. This is Guru Parampara. Wonderfully Prabhuji was explaining this. So nice. In very short time, he said so many things. In very short time. He, in his glorification of Srila Gurudev, he also introduced Chatushloki Bhagavata, Krishna imparting knowledge in the heart of Brahma. This is Guru Parampara. Our Guru Parampara starts from Krishna to Brahma, Brahma to Naraji, Ved Vyaji, and etc. This Guru Parampara, Krishna is giving the mantra to Brahma. Cling. So Krishna initiated Brahma. But not only Krishna initiated Brahma, Diksha mantra, but he also gave him Shiksha. What is that Shiksha? The Shiksha of Bhagavad Dharma. And what is that Bhagavad Dharma? ये में भागवत प्रोक्ता उपाय ही आत्मलब्धे आज्ञा पुंसम अविदुषम विधि भागवतम ही था. The direct instruction of Lord to everyone is Bhagavad Dharma. Krishna gave this 4 verses to Brahma, Chatushloki Bhagavatam. These 4 verses includes everything. Srimad Bhagavatam, as we have now 18,000 verses, but concisely was only in 4 verses. And this is directly given by Krishna to Brahma. Directly. So not only the Diksha cling, but the Shiksha of Bhagavad Dharma, in which Jnanam Param Goyam me Yad Vigyan Samanvitam Sarasya Tanganam. Not only knowledge, but the science and the secret, and how to attain this knowledge, science and secret. 4 very, 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 very important points. Understand? Knowledge. Krishna took his index finger and touched on his chest and said, Aham evasam evagre nanya sat asat chaparam pashat aham yog avshishyati so asmi aham. I was there before creation, I am in creation, and I will be after creation. Now this is the statement of Krishna. But who knows the heart of Krishna? Our acharyas. In their commentaries, they explain what Krishna wanted to say. I was before creation, I am in creation. Where was you before creation, and where are you in creation, and where you will be after creation? So wonderful commentary of Srinivas Acharya Prabhu, Rasik commentary of Srinivas Acharya Prabhu explaining, when Krishna is saying, I was there before creation, means I am always and always situated in Ras Leela and never leave Ras Leela. I am always in Ras Leela. This is what Srinivas Acharya Prabhu is commenting. So many details to that. There's so many commentaries. And Srila Gurudev, this is contribution of Srila Gurudev. He presented those commentaries, compiled those commentaries in this book, Chatushloki Bhagavatam, so that we can know what is the meaning, what is the purpose of Krishna giving this knowledge to Brahma. Knowledge is not complete if there is no realization, or we can say science of that knowledge. Vijnanam. And when the word Vijnanam comes, it directly indicates to Shakti, Maya Shakti. There's the second verse. Rite artam yat pratet na pratet cha atmani tad vidde atma maya yatha bhaso yatha tamaha. Maya tattva, very important. So there are many 4 verses in Srimad Bhagavatam. This is one, Chatushloki Bhagavatam. And the knowledge which descending from Guru Parampara, when Naraji is imparting knowledge to in the heart of Vyasadeva, also 4 verses there. What Shri Vritasu is saying is also 4 verses. So there are many important 4 verses in Srimad Bhagavatam. What Naraji is giving to Vyasadeva is also Guru Parampara. And Naraji is also telling Vyasadeva to his disciple, Bhakti Yogena Manasi Samya Pratapya Male Apashyat Pusham Purnam Mayastat Padashrayam. Can you please close the door? I'm getting distracted. Can't focus. Lock the door. Yeah, so much movements is going on. Bhakti Yogena Manasi. After receiving the mercy and knowledge from his Gurudev Naraji, Srila Vyasadeva, in that Bhakti Yoga, in that meditation, in that Bhakti Yoga, what he saw? Param Purusha Krishna. Krishna endowed with all 6 opulences. But not only Krishna, Maya's Tat Padashrayam. He also saw Maya behind Krishna. So very important. Shakti Tattva is also very important as the Krishna Tattva. Now question Gurudev said, I'm just repeating the words of Gurudev. Gurudev used to ask, so which Bhakti Yoga did Vyasadeva was following? Sadhana Bhakti, Bhava Bhakti or Prema Bhakti? Who can see Krishna? With Sadhana Bhakti, Kriti Sadhya, Bhave Sadhya, Sadhana Sa Sadhana Vida, Nitya Siddhasya Bhavasya Prakatam Hidi Sadhata. Sadhana Bhakti is leading us to the Bhava Bhakti. How can anyone see Krishna, the Param Purusha Krishna, with Sadhana Bhakti? Not possible. So Jiva Goswami in Sandarbhas, he is explaining that Vyasadeva saw that scene of Param Purusha Krishna in Prema Bhakti Yoga. Not even in sadhana, not even Bhav Bhakti, but Prem Bhakti Yoga. Samya Prataya Male Apashyat Purusham Purnam. He saw Param Purusha Krishna. Maya Star Padashrayam. Maya behind Krishna. So, in that Chatushloki Bhagavatam, when Krishna is giving this knowledge to Brahmaji, he is not only giving knowledge, but is also giving that science. And there is one secret, Sarvasyam. What is that third verse? The Rahasya, the secret? Huh? Chiranjeev Prabhu? You were repeating when I was watching the
I only remember some words of the first verse. Ahamiva samivagare, danya satsarasatpara. But after that, sorry.
No, no. It was just in my head because of this movement.
Yatha Mahanti Bhutani.
Yatha Mahanti Bhutani Bhute Chuche Shanu Parvishyani Apravishyani Tatha Tesham Na Tesham. Just like 5 elements is present in everyone. But the 5 elements has also their own existence. You know, this is tattva, this is philosophical part. And what I'm saying is just I'm giving a very brief outline. But it's a complete book presented by Srila Gurudev, Chatushloki Bhagavatam. And if we go to the meaning, the commentaries of Acharyas and this, it's amazing. As 5, Krishna is saying to Brahma, as 5 elements is present in everyone, but they also have their own existence. Similarly, I am present in everyone, but without any attachment. When 5 elements is present in our body, all of us, composition, of 5 elements, they are not attached to us. Similarly, Krishna said, I present in everyone's heart, but I am not attached to everyone. But I am attached to my devotees, not to every individual. Je bhajantu maam bhaktaya tam teshu teho. Those who worship me, those who are bhaktas, I am attached to them. So in others, I am just situated in their heart as Paramatma, just witness of their activities, but not as Paramatma, but I myself as Krishna, I reside in the heart of sadhus. Sadhu hidi mayam, sadhu hidim tamham, man anattara jananti, naham tebhyo manavapi. I reside in the heart of sadhus, and sadhu resides in my heart. So Krishna, complete Krishna, the Param Purusha, he resides in the heart of sadhus. Whereas a portion of Krishna, Paramatma, Shirodakshai, is present in our heart. And only, inactive, like only witnessing our karmas, activities, that's all. There is no reciprocation. But yes, as Chaitya Guru, guiding us, that Chaitya Guru take a form, that is Shri Gurudev, who's directly instructing us. He is not bound, as Srila Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to say, Paramatma is not speaking much to us. Inspiration is there. But when Paramatma take a form as Guru, external form as Guru, then he gives instructions, he corrects us, he chastises us, he loves us, and all kind of reciprocations are there. So how to attain Jnanam Param Guhyam me Yad Vigyan Samanitam Sarasanam. These 3 very important aspects: knowledge, the science of knowledge, and then secret is the 4th verse. Etad eva jigyasa tattva jigyasun atmanam anve vyatikarena yasyat sarvatra sarvada. The next project for the kids to learn 4 verses of Harikatha. If they learn these 4 verses, they are setting complete Bhagavad. So what is the meaning of this? Etad eva jigyasa tattva jigyasun atmanam. Anyone who is inquisitive, that means, inquisitive means a person is very serious, should and must approach a bona fide guru to learn this science, to learn about Krishna, the science of Krishna, and how to place Krishna in one's heart. One should approach a guru to attain that bhakti which is anvyatikarena yasyat sarvatra sarvada. That bhakti which is present at all times, and that bhakti which is present everywhere. That bhakti which is present everywhere and all times. In all times means, so Jiva Goswami Pad in Sandarbhas is explaining how bhakti is present everywhere. In all times, sarvatra sarvada. This is means. Krita yadhyato vishnum treto jajuto makhe dwapar paricharjam kalotat kirtana. In Sati Yuga, by yajnas, in meditation, in Treta Yuga by yajnas, in Dwapar by worship, and kalotat kirtanat in Kali with Sankirtan. Then bhakti is present in all ingredients. And he's not only saying, he's also giving reference from the Shastras to prove his point. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhakta prachyati. If you offer a flower, water, fruit, etc., patram pushpam phalam toyam leaf, I will accept this. If you offer me with love, I will immediately accept this. So he's saying bhakti is present in ingredients. We offer this with love, and it's offered to Krishna. Now, in relation to offering to Krishna. What we offer to Krishna? We offer a flower to Krishna. He said, Krishna said, I have so much flowers. Okay, I'm offering you $500. I have so much wealth. I'm offering my house to you. Oh, universes belongs to me. So whatever we can offer to Krishna, he have so much in abundance. No scarcity at all. So much. Krishna said, what do you think? Why you feel why you carrying so ego, saying you offering me this, offering me that? All these things I already have in abundance. That's so much. You have to give me what I want from you, which I don't have, and you have so much. Huh? What is that which you don't have and I have so much? Krishna said, I don't have lust, anger, greed, and this. I don't have any of this. I have no lust. If you hear my pastimes with my gopis, appears like lust, but kameva goparamnam, premeva goparamnam, kamya itini advat pratham, iti uddhavado vanchanti bhagvat priya. The calm, the lust of the gopis, that's not lust, that's calm, this means a prem. So I don't have any lust. I only enjoy prem, which is pure in nature, which is bright and effulgent in nature. It is not lust, which is dark and ignorance in nature. Kam prem bahuantar, kam andatam, prem nirmal bhaskar. I don't have काम. अतः गोपीगण नहीं काम गंध, कृष्ण सुख लागी करे कृष्ण से संबंध. In the gopis there is no काम गंध, there is no tinge of any lust in them. Krishna sukha lagi kare Krishna se sambandh. Only to please Krishna and make him happy. They are decorating their bodies or they are expressing their love to Krishna. So there is no lust in me, Krishna saying. There is no anger in me. Akrodh Paramananda Nityanandanaya Abhiman Shunya Nitai Navar Brahma. I have no anger in me. So lust, anger, greed, envious. I don't have any of these. And you are full of that. Warehouse. And if you want to offer me anything, offer me your lust, your anger, your greed, your envious. You offer me that. Because you have so much. I don't have this. And if you give me this, I'm sure I'm going to return back in a pure form to you. What is that pure form? Shri Narottam Thakur explains. Kam Krishna Karmarpane Krodh Bhakta Drisha Jane Mo Sadhu Sange Harikatha. Kam Krishna Karmarpane. Lust means all kind of desires. So offer your desires in me. All desires for me. You are eating desires, offer anything and eat as prasad. Surrender life. Kam Krishna Karmarpane. Krodh Bhakti Drisha Jane. Anger to those who are against Krishna and against devotees. Narottam Thakur is saying this. Prem Bhakti Chantrika. How you can offer your anger? Exhibiting anger to those who are against Krishna and against devotees. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, greed. Ishta Labbe Jani. Greed how I can attain my Ishta, my worshipable. Who's our worshipable? Radha Krishna. So greed, how I can attain that? Srila Gurudev is explaining how we can attain the service of Radha Krishna, which is our goal. Unless one come in the school of the 6 Goswamis, one cannot and cannot and cannot touch this point. Cannot. So Gurudev told, we have to learn how to cry and weep in separation. In separation. As the Goswamis. He Radhe Braj Devi ke chalalite, He Nanda Suno Kuta, Shri Govardhana Bhagavad Patale, Kalindi Vane Kuta, Goshanta Viti Sarvato Prajapure, Khene Mahavivalo, Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyako, Shri Jiva Gopalako. Vivo. Restlessness. Vival Bhav. That's the definition of a sadhak. A sadhak, a practitioner. If there is no restlessness in the sadhak, cannot be termed as sadhak. If there is no restlessness in sadhak, if everything going very nice, that means sadhak is not very nice. For sadhan, restlessness is required. When Ishta labbe jane, lo sadhu sangi harikatha, mad ishta labbe jane. When will I get my Ishta? When will I get my Ishta? When will I get my worshipable? Ishta means worshipable. When will I get this? Restlessness is the most important ingredient. All sadhakas, if they are not restless, then sadhana is not going nicely. So we can say, oh, Goswamis, yes, they are associates of Lord. It is very natural in them. But you see the height of restlessness. Shri Bilmangal Thakur is plucking his eyes out for Ishta Labbe Jane, to get his worshipable Krishna. If my eyes are obstacle in my practice to attain my Ishta, my worshipable, then I don't need these eyes. And Shri Bilmangal Thakur, Sadhaka, Shri Rupa Goswami Pad, in Bhakti Swami Sindhu addressing Bilmangal Thakur as Sadhaka, but not Sadhaka for Sadhan Bhakti, Sadhaka of Prema Bhakti. Lobh sadhu sange harikatha mad ishta labbe jane. These two important points. Srila Bharati Goswami Maharaj said, one who is attached to calm, lust, is fearless and shameless. No shame. This is about calm, lust, ordinary lust. No shame and no fear. And just to give us example for conditioned souls like us, Shri Bilmangal Thakur is showing this. No fear. No fear of storm. No fear of flooding of river. No fear of snake. And no shame. But the same things, same ingredient is seen also in love. No shame and no fear. Fearless and shameless, but in a very pure form. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami, in love with Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityam Prabhu, no fear. What society will say, what my parents, they already put guards to protect me, so that I should not escape from home. No shame, no fear. So although the ingredient of lust and love appears same, but one is pure in nature and one is impure in nature. Bilmangal Thakur's attachment to that prostitute. No fear, no shame. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami attached to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No fear, no shame. Shri Maharaj used to say. So appears like same mood, but one is very pure because Atma indi priti vancha tate bole kam, Krishna indi priti vancha dhare parimana. Anything to serve the senses of Lord is prem, direct definition. And anything for enjoyment of my senses is calm. So, two important points. Lobh sadhu sange harikatha. Greed. We all have greed. Different kinds. But the pure form of that greed is what Krishna is expecting and wants us to offer to him. And he will return back in a pure form. If we offer this greed to Krishna, he is returning that greed in the form of sadhu sange harikatha. Because Srimad Bhagavatam, everyone is glorifying just association, sadhu sange. Even if it is arth, artharthi, jnani and jigyasu. Understand? Artharthi, materially motivated. Who is that? Dhruv Maharaj. Dhruv Maharaj renunciation, comparative study. Compare the renunciation of Dhruv Maharaj, is that same as renunciation of Shri Raghunath Das Goswami and the renunciation of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? No. So every renouncing family, renouncing house and society is not called renunciation. I left my family, I left my house, I left my attachment. Well, then you're a renounced person. So we see there are so many renounced persons on the beach. Then they all get sannyasis. What is the center of your renunciation? Is that Atma indi priti vancha or Krishna indi priti vancha? When Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, he is always uttering one verse from 11th canto of Avadut Gita. My purpose of accepting sannyas is Mukunda Seva Angri, to serve Bhagwan Mukunda. Mahaprabhu always uttering this verse, always uttering this verse. The renunciation of Shri Raghunath Das Goswami. This is how Srila Gurudev used to present his comparative studies. That's the glories of our Srila Gurudev. That's the contribution of Srila Gurudev. Taking the essence from the Shastras. All those pastimes. How to compare this with actually pure love and one which is lust. Means enjoying my own senses and all those activities which are there to, which are meant to serve the senses of the Lord. The renunciation of Dhruv Maharaj, he was prince. Uttanpad, his grandson of Swayambhu Manu. So much opulence, palace, facilities, renounced. He's sannyasi. But what is the purpose of your renunciation? What is the intent? That's more important. The intent is more important. He renounced not to worship Krishna. His artharthi. He renounced for some material motivation. I want to sit on that throne where never any of my ancestors ever sat before. That is the purpose of renunciation. And compare this with the renunciation of Raghunath Das Goswami, Dhruv Maharaj. So again, we should not offend Dhruv Maharaj. He is showing with his own example a very, very important point. Very important point. The characters in Srimad Bhagavatam is like teachers. And they apply this on them to teach us a lesson. All glories to Dhruv Maharaj. 5-year young boy, and with his austerity, his tapasya, he is seeing the Lord direct, right in front of his eyes. But his character giving us a teaching. What is that? Where Dhruv Maharaj performed his austerities? Brajamandal, Madhuban. Who is his Gurudev? Not ordinary. Is Bhagavad Parshad Dev Prapta, Shri Naraji. Uttam. Amongst Uttam Bhagavats also, Gurudev was in that lecture I was hearing. He was explaining that Uttam Kanishta, Uttam Madhyam, then Uttam. Uttam Kanishta is Murchit Kashai, Naraji from his previous birth, son of a maid servant. There's some Kashai. In a dormant state, some, how do you say Kashai? What's the word for Kashai? Some scars, I don't know the correct word to say this.
Impressions?
No. Kashai is something else. Right?
Butcher. Impurity.
Impediments.
Everyone is very close, but this is not exactly the word. So let us say some scars. But actually not exactly the word. But in a dormant state. Murchit Kashai. Then Uttam Madhyam is Mridut Kashai. Shukdev Goswami. Then Bhagavad Parshad Dev Prapta Naraji in his next life, when he becomes associate of Lord, he can go everywhere on his veena and chanting the name of Krishna, Radha Krishna. Narad Muni Bajai Veena, Radhika Raman Ramade. So, what is the foundation? Means the place of austerity of Dhruv Maharaj, Brajmandal, Madhuban. Who is Gurudev? Naraji. High class mantra. Which age? Satyuga. Everything is so pure. But still, even after all this, is inclined to material attainment, materially motivated. So he's showing us a very important point. And why, you may be thinking, why I'm speaking about Dhruv Maharaj, what it has to do with Gurudev's glorification. Because Gurudev used to tell this in Brajmandal Parikrama. And Dhruv Tila, Madhuban, that Dhruv Maharaj is teaching us a very important lesson for all the sadhakas. Seke jan pal kare up shaka badi jaye, stabd hoye mool shaka badi te na paye. In that beautiful garden, the heart, where Gurudev has planted the seed of bhakti, and by Shravan Kirtan, Jale Kore Sinchan, and with Shravan and Kirtan, hearing and chanting, we are watering that plant, but some weeds comes up along with that beautiful plant. Some weeds, and those weeds are actually taking, growing so much and makes the plant stagnant. Understand? So Dhruv Maharaj is teaching the lesson. Even though Brajmandal, even though high class Guru, Naraji, but still the desire in the heart is not changed. He's still addicted to that desire. I want to get this throne. I want to get this throne. I want to get this throne. But Moment he saw the Lord in front of him, bhakti emanates in his heart. And what happens when bhakti comes in the heart? The very first thing comes when bhakti comes in the heart is lamentation. Lamenting. The person laments. That means this is a symptom. Heart starts melting. Tadasham saram hidevitedam yadgirenam harinam deva. Now vikriyat yatha. If heart is not melting and the tears coming from the eyes is just artificial imposition of your vows. Heart has to melt. The very first symptom of bhakti, one can understand, bhakti Devi is coming in my heart. And what is the symptom? Heart melting. Guru Maharaj lamented for that. Kacham vichinte api divyaratnam swami kirtartho asmi varam nayachi. Oh, I came for broken pieces of glasses. And I'm seeing my Lord, such a valuable jewel in front of me. And I just came for this broken pieces of glass. Means that throne, my desire to attain that throne, lamentation. Lamenting. When Shri Mangal Thakur heard from Chintamani, why you attached to this body? The very first thing came in his heart is lamenting. Lamentation. So whenever there is a transformation, switching over from material perspective or material inclination to the spiritual inclination, there is always a very important part is lamentation. And if there is no lamentation, then everything is going fine. But when everything is going fine, sadhana is not fine. When lamentation in the heart, it makes one restless. Ishta labde jane. To attain my Ishta, my worshiping. No. The renunciation of Sri Raghunath Das Goswami and the renunciation of Sri Dhruv Maharaj, not same. Sri Raghunath Das Goswami is running again and again, escaping from home. Why? Only to attain Mahaprabhu. He was also very wealthy. All opulence. Opulence like Indra. Beautiful wife like heavenly girl. But it's not attached. And what is the reason why he want to renounce? Not to attain any throne, but to reject all upadhis, all designations. And wholesomely to surrender the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Everything. And his renunciation went so high, he started eating what we can't eat. From such rich background, wealthy background, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami is eating that stale rice which even cows are not even smelling, and they turn their face around. And he's eating that, which made Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so restless when he heard from Govinda, this is what Raghunath is eating. Mahaprabhu came running. Raghunath, Raghunath. And he took handful of rice, want to eat. Sarup Damodar Goswami hold his hand, no, this is not for you. Raghunath, you eating so nice, you're not offering to me. No, Mahaprabhu, this is not for you. This is renunciation. So all renunciations not same. Gurudev used to say this. But what's the most important point? Shri Dhruv Maharaj is teaching that don't go to Brajmandal. That doesn't mean don't go to Brajmandal, but with material motivation. Your desires will get fulfilled, but you will be losing Krishna. As Dhruv Maharaj is lamenting later. Desire getting fulfilled, of course. That's why Param Gurudev, in his article he's saying, any seed on the bank of Ganga, you plant any seed, like say bitter, neem, the quality of neem will become more bitter. Mango, sweet. Seed of mango planted the bank of Ganga. The land is so fertile and water of Ganga makes that seed enhance this quality. So neem will become more bitter and mango will become more sweeter. Similarly, approaching Brajadham or approaching a bona fide high-class spiritual master, but with stubborn nature of I don't want to give up my lust, anger, greed, then what will happen? The lust will enhance more. The anger and greed will become more. Because didn't approach with a submissive submission mood. Param Gurudev is saying this. Shri Bhakti Pragyan Keshu Goswami Maharaj. The neem will become more bitter and mango will become more sweeter. And everyone has lust, anger, greed. The lust will enhance more. The greed will become more. Enviousness will become more. Because of not adopting, or I can say association with Gurudev. And association is not restricted to the close proximity. I'm in his room day and night. I served him 5 years, 4 years, 2 years. That's not association. Adoption is association. Krishna is associating with Radharani. But unless Krishna adopted the mood and complexion of Radharani, he didn't become Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Adoption is required. And that adoption is association. So Dhruv Maharaj, when Bhakti came, transformed, and then he glorifying Sadhu Sangha. Bhakti mai parvartam toy me prasango bhuyat antmatma amla shainam. Right in front of Lord. And that's the final goal. To see with my eyes the beauty of the Lord. To adore the beauty of the Lord. That's not enough. That is not everything. So Dhruv Maharaj overruled this with this statement saying, I want from you the association of your devotees. Bhakti mai parvartam tohi me prasango. Those devotees who are always describing your pastimes. As Prabhu was saying. Which five? Electrified? Ecstatified?
Yeah.
Association. Dhruv Maharaj is glorifying Sadhu Sangha, association. Surprising. Seeing Lord is everything. No, Dhruv Maharaj is saying no. Dhruv Maharaj is asking the association of devotees right in front of the Lord. So sadhu, काम क्रोध लोभ लोभ साधु संगे हरिकथा. The greed to get sadhu sangha. How much one is greedy for sadhu sangha? That's the judgment of the bhakti. How much I am greedy to hear. Srila Gurudev used to say this. Srila Gurudev used to say, how much I have developed that greed to hear. This is the judgment of bhakti. And in this way, one can purify this greed which is in the heart. Sadhu Sange Harikatha. Lobh Sadhu Sange Harikatha. So Arth, Artharthi, Dhruv Maharaj, and Arth is Gajendra, who's dying. What we will do if we are dying, if we are drowning in ocean? Pray to the Lord? Maybe. But what we will pray to Lord? Just save me. Gajendra means drowning. And he's asking for association of devotees. In that distress, like end of life, in that distress state, he's asking what? Association of devotees. Ekatmana yassana kanchanartham vanchanti yave bhagvat prapanna ati adbhuta charitra sumangalam gayanti anand samudra magraha. Oh my Lord, give me the association of your devotees who are always immersed in that ananda, in that pleasure, in that bliss of narrating your pastimes. This is what Gajendra is asking for. Association. So Narottam Thakur is giving us tips. Kam Krishna Karmarpane Krodh Bhakti Dvaisha Jane Lobh Sadhu Sange Harikatha. Gurudev said, Lobh, greed. I am coming to all of you to develop that greed in your heart. And as Prabhu was saying, contagious. It just goes spread. The virus gets spread. Because of the presence of one pure devotee, the virus spreads so fast. So fast. Sadhu Sange Harikatha. Atrikta is not satisfaction, but unsatisfaction. If a sadhak gets satisfied, it's not sadhak. Definition of sadhak is one who always feels unsatisfaction. Oh, today I chanted 64 rounds. I've done it. Okay. Now at least I can have 2 days break. Because I promised 16 rounds, so I achieved 4 days. I'm very satisfied today. A definition of sadhak is one who never feels satisfaction. A definition of sadhak is one who is restless. And I'm saying this, it doesn't mean that I'm following this. Please, don't take this. But this is what I'm supposed to do as being a sadhak. While eating, while sleeping, while early in the morning, while going to bed. When will I get unsatisfied of what I'm doing now? What I've done today. Today I learned one verse. I studied one book. I studied one chapter. I chanted this much. I spoke Harikatha. I heard something. But end of the day, it was a nice day. I'm so satisfied. That's not sadhaka. Like a wealthy person, always greedy for money. A lusty person, always greedy for lust. A sadhaka, always greedy for Isht Labhya Jani. When will I get my Isht? Srila Guru will say, Mahavir Valo, that restlessness. So our sampradaya is not sampradaya of peacefulness. Our sampradaya is sampradaya of restlessness. Where even Krishna is not peaceful. He's so restless, day and night chanting. And he wants to meet Radharani. For what? To serve her, not to enjoy her. There is a term called enjoying the service. Krishna is enjoyer, no doubt. But in Braj, Krishna is serving. He's serving Radharani. He's serving the gopis. He's serving the Brajvasis. Because they are his pran, his life. How can this possible enjoyment and service together? Enjoying the service mood. Vishay jati sukh amar halad, ama hoite koti gun ashray halad. Ashray jati sukh paite manadhai, yatna swadite nari ki kavi upaye. E chintit rahe Krishna param kautaki, hite badai sada log dhak dhaki. Krishna heart is throbbing and pondering how I can touch that or taste that sukh, that happiness which Ashray Jati. Ashray Jati means? What is Ashray Jati? Vishay Jati means object of worship. And Ashray Jati means subject of worship. How I can get that? I can only get this by serving. Krishna is so restless, he wants to meet Radharani, to serve Radharani, to get association of Radharani. For what reason? I want to know. I am Krishna saying, I am who is Swarat. The Bhagavatam starts with this. Janma dasya yataha anvayat iteres charthishu abhigya Swarat. He is abhigya, all knower. He knows everything. There is nothing which he don't know. He knows what is in our heart, all individual. He knows what's happening everywhere in the universe. He knows everything. He is abhigya and is Swarat. He is independent. He knows all the rasas. He knows how to enjoy all the rasas. As Dhir Lalit Nayak, he knows everything. What's amazing, astonishing. When it comes to Radharani, he surrendered himself and said, Na jane Radha prem ache ko to bal. Say bole ama sadai kore vibal. I don't know what is the strength in Radharani's prem, in Radha's love, which make me bewildered all the time. I don't know what is that strength. Radhika prem guru ami shishyanat. Sada amanana nitya nachay utbad. She is my prem guru. And that's why if Krishna is saying, I'm not saying this, Chaitanya Chaitamrita Adi Lila, Krishna is saying this, Radhika prem guru. Radharani is my guru. We just saw the drama. Krishna went to Sandipani Muni Ashram to learn what? 64 arts. Yes. He learned in 64 days 64 arts. But a very important art is art of praying. And for that, Krishna has to go to the college of where Radharani's principal, Buddha used to say. And Lalita Vishakha, they are the professors. And Krishna being a student, getting admission in that school to learn that art of praying. One who is abhigya, who knows everything. But he don't know what is the strength of Radharani praying, which make me bewildered. Therefore I accept Radharani. I accept Radha as my guru. And Srila Gurudev said, even though, according to Tattva, our Guru Parampara starts from Krishna, Brahma, Naraji, Vedvyaji, etc. But Gurudev said, my Guru Parampara starts from Radha, Vishakha, Radha, Lalita and Rupa Manjari. This is my Guru Parampara. If Krishna is saying Radharani is my Guru, our Srila Gurudev, with such a very special mood, who is absorbed and immersed in that Radha Prema. That was his wealth. That is his wealth. And this is what? He was so restless, he wanted to distribute this. And he did said in Badger and other festivals, I saw video, I know, if I'm saying this, I know. Many of you are not understanding what I'm saying. I know this. And I also know how many of you are getting or holding that what I'm saying, adopting that, what I'm saying. I know this, but still, I'm helpless. Because this is what I learned from my Guru Parampara, and I only want to give this. Because this is what my Gurudev wanted to give. This is what Swami Prabhupada wanted to give. This is what Bhakti Siddhanti Saraswati Thakur wanted to give. This is what Bhakti Lord Thakur wanted to give. This is what Rupa Goswami wanted to give. This is what Mahaprabhu wanted to give. Swa Bhakti Shriyam. And that's the reason from, if Gurudev explaining the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj, he add a special ingredient in that teaching. Radha Bhav. And Gurudev said, this is my problem. In one of the lecture in Measure, I was hearing Gurudev said, this is my problem. I don't have anything else to say. I only have this to say. Because he is honoring that Uchishta of Brajavasis. Brajlokanu Sarat. If you eat someone's Uchishta, you adopt that nature. You adopt that nature. So the entire universe headed by Krishna, there's only one mission and one motive. And what is that? You see Krishna and everyone, entire universes and all personalities. Srimad Bhagavatam, all scriptures, Chaitanya Charitamrita, everything headed by Krishna. They have only one mission. And that one mission is spreading the glories of Radharani. That's the only one mission of Krishna. And his descent in this material world only for this mission. Why? वैकुंठ आदि ये जे लीला नहीं प्रचार से लीला करे को जाते मोर चमत्कार. Those pastimes which are dormant in mood of, in just as a mood and a bhav in Golok Vrindavan, I will express those moods in person when I bring all my sources with me in this material plan. I will spread the glories of Radharani, the Parikya Bhav, the whole body of Vaishnava philosophy and the mood of Sri Rupa Goswami is centered on Parikya Bhav. And this is the reason why Krishna descended here, to enjoy this Parikya Bhav, but to spread the glories of Radharani through Parikya Bhav. Ya dustajyam are patam chahitva bheje mukund shutabi virvidya. They given up all ties, everything, which is so difficult to give. So difficult. Oh, I think. Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask someone to speak. I forgot. So we have to end now. 8:50. Yes. Hare Krishna. One shakal sudhasya dipana sindhudevasya adhikaram. I was just elaborating on what Gopal Prabhu was saying, and I forgot that to keep on speaking. And I was in my head, I was thinking, asking Chiranjeev Prabhu another what is to speak. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Huh? Mangacharam? I didn't. No. Yes. So.
You were ecstatified.
Hope I can. That's my desire. So, tomorrow, Srila Gurudev's appearance day, 101 appearance day, and it's a matter of joy for all disciples, all devotees, to remember and serve Gurudev as much as we can. Of course, throughout the year, but especially tomorrow is such an auspicious day. He came on this planet for fallen conditioned soul like me and us. So it's the day of showing our gratitude, thanking Srila Gurudev that he came in our life and he gave us some memories and instructions for us to always chew, means always remember. So, and we are doing this every evening, but tomorrow, because of a special day, we are going to have morning program also at Shiva Tandur, and Mangal Aarti is like 6:30, and immediately after Mangal Aarti, like 7 o'clock or 7:30, we'll start some bhajans. I think 7:30 some bhajans, and 8 to 9 o'clock, we can have some Harikatha, Gurudev's glorification. If you all want to come, please come. If you don't want to come, still you come. And if you can't come, still you come. So that will be morning program, and of course in the evening we're going to assemble here with some bhajans, glorifying Gurudev, and the glorification of Gurudev by senior respected devotees here. Thanking Shravan Prabhu and the entire family for hosting this program today. Shri Gurudev ki Jai! Shri Gurudev ki Jai! Please, one bhajan in the last, we're going to sing. Anyone? Please come. Please end up in Maharaj.
So one short bhajan with my ear
Just very. Hari Bol. Bolo Hari 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 Bol. Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai. Bolo Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai. Oh Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai 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 Gauranga. Oh Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai. Oh Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai. Bolo Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai. Oh Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai. Oh Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai. Oh Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jai. Bolo Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jai. Nita 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nita 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 Nita. Oh Nita 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nita 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 Nita. Oh Nita 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nita Nita Nita. Oh Nita 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 Nitai Gauranga. Oh Nita 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nita 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 Nita. Bolo Nita 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nita 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 Nita. Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai Nitai. Bolo Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai. Oh Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai. Bolo Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai Nitai.
श्रील गुरुदेव की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, समागत गौर भक्तवृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। श्रीमद भक्ति प्रमोद पुरी गोस्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। शीतला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र श्री नारायण गोस्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। जय लीला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद श्री राम गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। लीला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद भक्तिवेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय लीला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद भक्ति विज्ञान श्री भारती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जनका वैष्णव विष्णुपाद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद जी की जय। निकला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोसाई महाराज की जय। सभाषण निकला वैष्णव के सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। माँ भागवत वर्ष गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। सच्चिदानंद भक्ति ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथ बाबा जी महाराज की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। प्रेम से को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गोवर्धन राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन युग की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्री गुरुदेव व्यास पूजा तिथि महामहोत्सव की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। निताय गौर हरि बोल। Everyone is looking at me angry eyes. They're hungry.